In the week 2 readings, we really got to the meat of what this book is about. Reading is really not the strongest hobby of mine, but this book is intriguing on so many levels, and I'm getting a lot of good ideas and concepts out of it. Leadership Excellence is definitely a must read for anyone who wants to become a better leader, no matter what occupation they really hold. William starts with people skills, skills which I think are extremely important and evident in leadership. I like this example of General George Patton, one of the greatest military minds in history. Patton said, "Always talk with the troops. They know more about war than anybody. Make sure that they tell you all their gripes. Make sure they know we're doing everything we can to help them. They will not trust you if you do not trust them." I think the same thing can be applied to sports, and I use the same approach when it comes to coaching baseball. Many players come up and ask, what's wrong with my swing? What am I doing wrong? Things like that. What did you see? I usually answer the question with questions and ask the players how they feel and what they saw. Instead of my outside viewpoint, it allows me to get into the minds of the players and really see their thought process as to what they're doing at the plate or in the field. And it allows us to connect better. I also enjoyed reading about the character Diligence, including the story of Walt Disney setting up the chairs in the conference room before a meeting. Um, No one leader is worth his own salt who won't set up his own chairs is a quote that I hope to live by if I ever become just a super important individual. I think it's important to lead by example. Lastly, poise is one of the key areas of competent leadership. William states that poise is the ability to remain cool, calm, and collected in emotional and stressful situations. It gives you the power to think, focus, and find solutions. There's a great video on YouTube called Clear Shot, where former major or current Major League Baseball players, such as Ian Kinsler and Brian Holiday, are out practicing shooting targets with a former military service member. The military service member asked them how do they train for those high-profile moments in which their heart rate's pounding, they can't really control it, and they really didn't have a good answer for them. They said they trained to be as calm as possible, but you really can't control your heart beating super fast. So what he did is he made them do sprints, push-ups to get their heart rate up, and then they had to shoot a target from 100 miles away or so. And it proved to be an extremely difficult task. So what those players took away from is instead of trying to calm themselves down in in practice and things like that, they should speed their heart rate up and practice in those high leverage situations in order to gain that poise. So poise is definitely a key aspect of leadership as well.